Hello and welcome to episode 32 of series 1 of Become a Legend story mode. We ended the last episode on a bit of a down note as Leicester City got the better of Aston Villa, which hasn't happened much recently. We've started this season off at quite a pace and Jack Harrison is in incredible form. Thanks to all of you who suggested players for the next series of Become a Legend. Some really good suggestions, ones that caught me off guard, ones that I hadn't considered before. So I'm going to be collating all of them and having a really good think about it. I mean, there's been some of you who've suggested really good youngsters, some of you suggested older players who maybe would be having their final season, their final hurrah. That I like as well. Lots of options. It's going to be really interesting, whoever we pick. Thank you as well to all of you new subscribers who are on board. Welcome to the channel. You will be very much appreciated in the comments section. If you've got any questions you want to ask me, anything you want to tell me, then I will be there. I spend a lot of time there, so just let me know. I'm all ears. And we start today's episode against Bristol City, which to most of you may not mean that much unless you've been watching our Master League Story Mode series, which is the other series on this channel. Well worth a watch if you're not already watching it. Go and have a look. It's 3 series worth for you to watch. The most recent series, we're playing as Ian Holloway, the famous manager, and he's managing Bristol City, his hometown club. And they're doing pretty well. Not many players still in the Bristol City side. In fact, it's only Marlon Pack and Aden Matthews who are still in this Bristol City side in Master League Story Mode, so it's going to be good to play against them. Lee Tomlin, a real figure of fun, a real club legend. He's still in the team, and he's captain as well. Let's take a quick look. Anything to see here? As we know, Jack Harrison on a dramatic improvement at the moment. Still got that flashing blue arrow, which means we are going to keep getting better and better. Interestingly, Tammy Abraham, who is the star striker at the moment, he's still there in the Master League Story Mode series. He doesn't start. And they've got a striker with a Turkish name that I'm not even going to try and pronounce up front. We've got Alan Hutton back alongside us on the right-hand side today, which is always good. Let's get into it. Come on. So here we are at Villa Park as they welcome Bristol for what should be a pretty easy game against the just promoted Bristol City. They did well to get promoted, Bristol City, with this squad. But these Villa fans must be, it must be a really different experience coming to Villa Park this season. It started so well, there must be so much optimism in the air. I personally am excited by every game, so imagine what it must be like being a long-suffering Aston Villa fan who's now turning up to Villa Park expecting wins. It's good passing here from Villa. It's been a real sign of their game at the moment. Little back heel from Harrison. And he's on his bike. Wants the ball over the top. It's a nice ball from Ayu. Harrison inside, gets the shot off. It's blocked. Marlon Pack now, a player that we know and love. He finds that striker with the name. Out to Aden Matthews, another player that we know and love. And he puts a great ball into Lee Tomlin. That's poor from one of the fattest men in football. Matthews, back to Lee, lunchbox Tomlin. Low ball into the box, but it will be cleared here from Aston Villa. Aden Flint, what a mountain of a man he is at the back. He wins the header and Bristol City come forward again. They're looking pretty confident here in the early stages of this game. Easy ball into Hutton. Oh, Alan. It's poor. Nothing too positive so far from Aston Villa, I have to say. 35 minutes gone. We're yet to really have a shot on target except for Harrison's one. There's a good ball into Marlon Pack. Ayite with the push in the back there. Referee happy to let that one go, but I feel like Marlon Pack was impeded. Well, that was poor. That was really poor. 0-0 here at Villa Park, and the Villa fans will not be pleased with this performance. Only one shot on target. I think that might have been Harrison's that took a rebound within about an inch of him actually shooting. So whether you can count that as a shot, I don't know. What I do know is we're going to need to play a lot better in this second half, and they're going to need to get the ball to Jack in the form that he's in. He needs to be pushing this defence. Oh, that's really well intercepted. Harrison now will stream through the middle to take on Burnett here. Skips by him. He can get away from Diaz here. Into the box. Harrison's pulled back there. Referee! Ref! Come on. Well, it was good running there from Harrison. Couldn't quite find that final yard. But beating the man and then the second. Did feel like he got a tug back. Anyway, Bristol City coming forward now with Marlon Pack. Gets away from his man. Will he whip in across here? Marlon Pack under a lot of pressure. In the box. Hang on. No. Referee. Ref. Okay, it's probably outside the box. Yeah, it was just outside the box. Whew. That was close. Might have been a pen, actually. Marlon Pack over this one. It's a good ball in. It's cleared, but only as far as Aden Matthews, who misses the open goal. On his weaker foot there, the Welshman puts it wide. Rodalda now. Looking for options. Lee Tomlin is there, but Alan Hutton's won it back well. And that's a lovely ball into Harrison, who lays it for first time, and this is great play. Will the Villa player get there first? He will, looking for Harrison again. Ruben Diaz comes across. Didn't call for that one, not sure if that was the right ball. Nice ball into Harrison. Oh, he's absolutely flattened the ball into the box, looking for Grealish. O'Donnell comes off his line, only 10 minutes left here. Harrison would have really felt that challenge. Right through the back of him as well. Can't be dropping points against these newly promoted sides. Good ball into the box. Gustav Engvall's there. He can't get to it. Smith can. Oh, Harrison caught into possession, but he's just about... No, he hasn't smuggled it anywhere. Nice ball into the box. Mika Richards away. Smith with the volley. Deary me. Bristol City look the most likely to win this one. Marlon Pack down the line. He'll go for the corner. They'll take the point here, Bristol City. But will they take all three as they put it in towards Engvall? No, they won't. But this has been uninspiring at best. Especially after losing to Leicester. We needed to come out big against a newly promoted side, and we failed to do that here. And that's full time here at Villa Park. A smattering of boos from the Aston Villa fans, but you know, we've been playing so well, that's probably a bit harsh. It was really poor. Harrison had one chance in the second half where he nearly got away. I think it was a push in the back. He grabs a 6 overall. Only allowed one shot on target. We're only able to make 8 passes in total. Only 16 touches. We had to go right in the centre of the pitch to get them. So disappointing. Point dropped, and we stay in 3rd position after that Leicester win. We're still in the Champions League spots. That's the goal. I mean, the goal's got to be to win the league after this start, but still, we're there. We've gone up to 81. That's nice. Our average rating for the season has dropped slightly to 6.7, but that's still very, very high. Explosive power about to go up. We're about to go up to 91 explosive power at some point. That's going to be huge. Body control up to 84. That is substantial. That makes a lot of difference when it comes to dribbling, when it comes to shielding the ball. It's attacking prowess up to 81 as well. That's good for positioning, good for being in the right place at the right time. Right, Sunderland away. Hopefully we're still on a dramatic improvement. Yes, we are. Are you on upward arrow as well? Yeah, looks pretty good. We'll be playing against Patrick van Arnholt, who's playing at left back for Sunderland. He's pretty quick. He's going to have a lot of pressure on him. So it's the Stadium of Light that welcomes Aston Villa today, and Sunderland, who aren't playing that well this season, will feel that maybe Aston Villa have started to have a drop in form that they can take advantage of. Harrison out of the goals for the last couple of games. Ineffective in the last game, I think would be the best description. Didn't touch the ball much, didn't have anywhere near as much influence as he often does. So we'll need to remedy that today, and I'm sure he'll be keen to do that straight away. This is good patient build up here from Aston Villa. Harrison again gives it off, under pressure from Khazri. Oh, it's fallen nicely for Harrison. Oh, good save there by Manoni. Harrison saw the opportunity and took it well. Into the box, good block there. Another shot from Westwood. Aston Villa coming out here with a couple of early chances, but now Anichebe can break for Sunderland. He's got Januzaj with him, making a run into the box, but that's typically poor there from Victor Anichebe. Early ball into Ayew. He's going to look to stretch Denier. Harrison wants it back. Oh, what is that? Oh, Jack, come on. Jack Grealish, not Jack Harrison. Jack did all the right things there. Made the right run. Oh, bah. Grealish makes up for it there with some dogged play. And Harrison will find Grealish now, out on this left-hand side. Harrison busting a gut to get in the box. Will Ayew be able to find it back inside to him? He will. And that is beautiful team football from this front three that is irresistible. They call him J cubed, as it is Jack, and Jordan. Forget MSN. Forget SAS, for those of you who are around for the 94 Blackburn season. Forget all of those. It's J cubed that you need to be watching out for, and that was lovely football. It started from a mistake, really, from Grealish, where he didn't find the right ball into Harrison, but he won it back well. And this little ball inside to Harrison, it's just telepathic, the link between these three now. They're playing really well together, and Harrison back in the goals. We said he needed one. Made a really good run. It's a calm finish, trademark calm finish from Harrison. And now Januzaj. Oh, he has it nicked off him. And now we've got men to break here. Oh, Harrison takes it away from Denier really well. And now he's into the box, Jack Harrison. He's going to look to cross it low here for Grealish. Well played by Harrison. Pinned his ears back, went for the line. Went for the low cross in, looking for the on-running Grealish. Couldn't quite link up with him. Harrison, cheeky. Oh, Manoni. Had to be aware there. Harrison with the little chip after a lovely little turn inside. That pass is astray. Sunderland struggling here, panicking. The home side. Didn't want that in the air, Alan, but he's won it anyway because he's Jack bloody Harrison. And now he takes it in his stride. Running at Neves. Where's the rest of their defence? I'm not even sure. Lovely play. Finds his man. He's not going to find him again, but Harrison's nicked it back off Khazri. Just about manages to clear it into touch, but Harrison, an absolute pest today. And half-time here at the Stadium and Light, and it took one piece of quality, one really, really flowing bit of beautiful football to unpick this Sunderland defence, who otherwise have been pretty strong. But yeah, it was great. Great play from the three up front, from J Cubed. So pretty comprehensive here. Sunderland not allowed a shot, not even allowed anything approaching a shot, not even allowed an assist, a potential assist, nothing. Have they even touched the ball in our box? I'm not sure they have. Let's make this count in the second half. Come on, lads. Khazri has it nicked off him, and that's not a foul. Referee, dangerous position here. Khazri will be able to whip a ball in, I imagine. And it is Khazri over this one, on his right foot. Looking for Barini in the box. The substitute gets his head to it. It does come off Mika Richards and out for a corner here. Khazri again looking to whip a dangerous ball into the box. They've got some big men in there, Sunderland. They can find one of them. It's aimed at Barini. The header is away from Aston Villa. Van Aanholt, great move back inside. Thankfully, no foul there. As Khazri goes into Barini, the substitute. And Dong looking for Barini again in the box. He gets the shot away. But in the end, it's relatively calm defending. That wasn't so great, and we haven't cleared it properly. And now Ndong will find Januzaj. Will he get there ahead of Ayite? Will he keep it in? No, he won't. Still, though, got to watch Sunderland here. They're looking dangerous. Can Abongmahal find him again in the box? No. Poor stuff there from Flabby Gabby. But this game is dead and buried. And it's a 1-0 here, and it's Jack Harrison's goal the difference. Quite often, Jack Harrison is the difference, and he certainly proved to be today. We could have had maybe another couple of goals. Again, Harrison maybe not seeing enough of the ball, but he grabs man of the match against what was a very poor Sunderland side. There's no doubt about that. So a valuable 3 points, and we stay in third. Only 3 points away from Manchester City. Only 2 away from Tottenham. We're well in the mix at the moment. And we've pulled a significant 6 points ahead of Leicester in 5th, which is good for our Champions League spot hopes. So international friendlies for Harrison, who is in the England side, but we're going to skip these because we don't enjoy the internationals. We are in the starting lineup. Gareth Southgate, of course he trusts him. He won in the World Cup. Why would he not? It's a convincing win against France. Well, didn't see that coming. 88 speed, 79 kicking power, 81 ball control. These are the stats of a real world beater. And speaking of world beater, can he help England overcome the old foe? It is only a friendly after all, but we are in the starting lineup. We won't be playing, but we'll see how we get on. And we lose 1-0, probably on penalties. Can you lose 1-0 on penalties? Probably managed it. Oh, big game today. Back to Old Trafford for Jack Harrison. It's always an exciting game for the youngster. Still a young man, let's not forget he's only 21 years old. He might be pushing 22 now. I just want to see before we get into this game how close we are to long range drive. Pretty close, pretty close. That'd be good to get that. I'm really looking forward to just smashing some from distance. Let's have a look and see how we're doing for this game. Are we still dramatically improving? If we are, then it's been a particularly long one. No. Okay, that's over. But fair enough. I think we got a huge amount of stat improvements from that. Quick look at how United are lining up. Ibrahimovic doesn't start. Martial up front, Mkhitaryan. Martial up to 85 already as a centre forward. That's pretty impressive. No Wayne Rooney, no Depay. Yeah. So for those of you who've watched the first episode or have watched really any of this, you'll be probably aware of Jack Harrison's story, where he started off as a youngster, as a Manchester United academy player. Never played for them for any at any sort of high level as far as I'm aware. Definitely no competitive games, nowhere near the first team. But yeah, he spent a lot of his childhood there, playing alongside players like Marcus Rashford, who starts on the bench today. So he'll be keen to impress. Grealish now. Nice ball in, looking for Ayite. He doesn't win the header, but it's fallen now. Harrison into the box. It's a turn away from Bailly. Bailly with the shoulder. Ref, come on. Come on now. That was a bit much. Alan Hudson. Simple ball into Westwood. Oh, Grealish gets there, and some great footwork there from Jack Grealish. Will we find a way out of here? Ayite slips it into Harrison. Oh, Ginter with the huge intervention there. Really important one there from the Man United defender. Just as we were about to put a ball in. Harrison's calling for it short here. It falls to him, but Mata wins it back. Oh, could go anywhere here. Long range effort. Oh, he's hit that really well. Westwood flashes it wide of De Gea's post. The short corner didn't quite go to plan. Don't know why that went in the air. Mata won it back, but then it was chaos. Players on the floor, bodies hit the floor. It wasn't far away. Harrison with the run off the left. Grealish has to slow things down there. Harrison under pressure from Paul Pogba. Has to go back. Whoa, another long range dig. De Gea flaps at it a bit, pushes it wide. It's out for a throw. Patient build up here from Villa. As Alan Hutton receives it. Harrison's calling for it. Don't want that in the air, but it's coming in the air. Luke Shaw wins the header. And Mkhitaryan now finds Martial in the centre. Mika Richards misses the tackle. Lingard into Martial. Long range effort. A good effort there from the young Frenchman. Testing Galini forces him into a save. Half time nearly upon us. 1 minute left. Luke Shaw takes it down well. Will he get a cross in? He will. Martial's there. Gets a hit on it. And that's wide. Best chance of the half there for Man United. Poor half from Aston Villa. Maybe letting the occasion, the Old Trafford fans, maybe get to them. I wouldn't say that Harrison would. He's been so cool normally, even in the biggest games, even in World Cup finals. He always delivers. Yet to today, at his old stomping ground. But second half, I feel like he's going to pull something out of the bag. Mkhitaryan. Alan Hutton, good pressure, but it falls to Mkhitaryan. Mata with the back heel, straight into the substitute. There's a Latan, but he puts it wide on his left foot. Ibrahimovic wins it back. Good defending there from the Swede, dropping deep to win the ball. Now United come forward. There's a inevitability about this game at the moment, but that is very poor. And Jack Harrison comes off. An early substitution there for the captain. He's not been playing well and he has been tired after international duty. So, yeah, we'll see the rest of this game out on the bench. Haven't had that happen in a while. Sort of deserved it though, but it's a shame to have it happen at Old Trafford, a ground where we always want to make an impact. And in the 64th minute as well, it's pretty early from Roberto Di Matteo. I think Harrison will be unhappy with that. Had a little bit left in the tank at least. We'll join the action again if anything happens. Oh, and that's really unfortunate. At one end, Grealish nearly scored, and then it falls to Mkhitaryan, and it was a nasty deflected shot. It was sloppy, really. Manchester United, I guess, probably deserved the goal in the grand scheme of things in this game. Decent hit by Mkhitaryan, but it's a horrible deflection to beat Galini. That's gutting. So, it ends 1-0 here at Old Trafford, and Jack Harrison did not have a good game. Disappointing there from the ex-Man United youngster. He will have wanted to make a bigger impression than that, and 5.5 rating is the lowest we've had in a long time. Last game of the episode, we really need to finish strong. So we haven't been subbed in a while, and we haven't lost in a while, and now we dropped to 4th. It's this sort of decline that you maybe could see coming as the cream rises to the top of the league. That was actually a big game in the league as well. So United now climb ahead of us after the win. Harrison pulled off. We haven't seen that very often. At 60 minutes, that makes it even more concerning. Only 3 days later, at least we'll have a bit of a rest, or we had had a little bit of a rest. We are still in the starting lineup, so it's not a symptom of anything more concerning there from Roberto Di Matteo. Right, come on then, let's win this one. Let's have some good football. Harrison's still a little bit tired, on a downward arrow as well. Well, it is things like poor form and fatigue that are sent to try us. No season's ever going to be perfect, and although Aston Villa and Jack Harrison have had a pretty damn good go at a perfect start to the season, especially for a team of Aston Villa's size, there are always going to be trials and tribulations we have to get through. At the moment, it's a lack of form, a lack of goals, and still a hangover fatigue-wise from the international break. Harrison pushing himself to the limit for both club and country. Hopefully we can finish this episode though on a high point with another goal. We've only really seen one moment of brilliance today, which led to Harrison's only goal, so we need to see some more of that. Corner now for Aston Villa. Harrison lurking in the blocks. He's made a good run with the header. Oh, it's a rare-headed goal for the diminutive Englishman. And the captain, fantastic, Jack Harrison, is off the mark in a fashion that we probably didn't expect. Doesn't score a lot of headed goals. Doesn't really even challenge that much on corners. But this time he decided just to bide his time. Just floating around the edge of the box, and he made a good strong run. No one picked him up. It's a header straight down the middle, completely missed by Sells. And Aston Villa go up here. It's a good leap, but no defenders anywhere near him. I guess people tend to leave midgets alone when it comes to corners, but that was a mistake. That's cost Newcastle dearly. Good header. Strong header in the centre. Now Harrison, can he release the right ball into Ayew? Wants it back, but Ayew takes it alone, and it's an assist for Harrison. Goal and an assist, we'll take that. Harrison was calling for it back, and really in his heart of hearts he'll be annoyed at Jordan Ayew. So it didn't look to be a great chance, but he got it out of his feet. And against the odds, really, he finished well. Harrison given lots of time here. This ball through, not the best, but it does find the feet of Ayew. And then everyone drops off and Sells is beaten with a pretty tame shot really. Not the best finish, but still, that makes us a little bit more comfortable here. Teixeira into Rolando Aarons. Early ball into Dwight Gale, who has to go backwards. That's a nice ball out to Lazar, but it's well cut out. And back to Gleaney again. As the Aston Villa fans sing Jack Harrison's name. Hit the road, Jack, they say. No, that would be an awful song for them to say. That would be one if they wanted him to leave. There's probably another chant that they do. But anyway, it's 2-0 here. And Harrison involved in both goals. That's much better. It's the performance we asked for. And Newcastle have been toothless. Right, let's finish this one off confidently, but also with a bit of flair. Let's give these Aston Villa fans something to enjoy for the first time in a while. Grealish inside to Harrison, gets away from one. Oh, can he finish it? No, come on, Jack. Couldn't quite squirm his way into a shooting chance there. Did really well, though. The first touch, the explosive power, so hard to live with. Oh, lovely touch away from Rolando Aarons, and that's surely a foul from Regatin. Referee says it's okay. We'll find Mitrovic with the long ball. Out to Teixeira inside. That's a nice ball out to Mitrovic, who's pulled wide here. Really want him inside the box, but it's not a bad ball. To Teixeira into Aarons. This is good football here from Newcastle. The shot comes in, and it's saved. Better from the Geordies. No, Lazar snuck in there, prevented the counter-attack well. Teixeira ball in, looking for Regatin at the far post. The header away is not convincing. Ritchie's shot is a good one. Has to be saved. Harrison, good header on. Now, can he get the run? Oof. Hello. There's about 5 fouls there. Let's take that back, referee, and let's start sending some people off. Last man, ref. You know the rules. You don't know the rules. Maybe not the last man, but it was a pretty clear goal-scoring chance, I would have said. It's going to be a corner here, but this game pretty much over. Harrison is knackered, absolutely knackered. He was at 0 energy after about 50 minutes. And that's going to be cleared, only out to Teixeira. Will Newcastle get a consolation goal here? No, they won't. Out to Harrison. And that's a convincing win, I'd say, for Villa. At home, we needed a big win against a side like Newcastle, just to re-cement ourselves as a Champions League side, as a potential Champions League side at least. Stats would suggest it maybe wasn't as confident a win as I thought it was. But Harrison picks up the 7.5 with a goal and an assist. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Keeping that average rating up. Don't know how that's going to help us in terms of getting a new side, if we want to eventually. But seeing as we're at 81 overall and we've got an incredible average rating, you'd think that there'd be some sides interested. So we leapfrog Tottenham Hotspur into 3rd place, but we're on the same points as both United and Spurs. Manchester City leading by 4 points. Yeah, it's pretty tight at the top. Middlesbrough still battling. They're in 5th, doing really, really well. Leicester, Chelsea, Arsenal all dropping off the pace. Aston Villa, consistency is there, I think. So we've got 7 goals in 12 games. That's pretty decent. Average rating 6.7. That's still where we want to be. So there we go. And a week off, which we desperately need. And then it is a top-of-the-table clash in the next episode against Manchester City. If we want to be challenging for this league title, then this is the sort of game we need to win. Hopefully Jack will be back and rested by then, because at the moment he's very tired. Let's just get a sneak preview, actually. See how he is doing. He's fine. He's rested. So join me next Friday to see how we get on against Manchester City. We could go... No, we couldn't go top of the table. We can give them a bloody good scare. I'll see you in a bit.